Hey right guys, Truthmunchers Joe here, and today we are doing a Q&A which I've not done in so long. It's been not quite a year, but it has been a long time since we've done a Q&A. I used to do them once a month. I stopped doing them because we were getting kind of like the same questions every month, and I felt like the videos were becoming a bit stale and they were kind of the same. Like, will you react to this? Will you react to this? And I know for a fact we're going to have questions, or I know for a fact that we do have questions that say that here as well. So if that's the case, I will answer the first one. The first one that asks it, I will answer. And then the answer I give there, just presume that that is the answer for every other question that asks that thing. I don't mind those, to be fair, because like sometimes, like Glee for example, I wouldn't be reacting to Glee if people didn't constantly say you can react to Glee, and because I had so many of those comments, I did eventually buy and do Glee, and now it's like the most viewed reaction series on the channel at the moment. So I don't mind it to a point, but when it's a Q&A, it's kind of like just the same answer every time, and I feel like it gets a bit boring. So but yeah, let's jump into it. I just need to find it. But thank you to everyone who did ask a question. It really does mean a lot, and it's nice that I can kind of do a Q&A and actually have this amount of questions to kind of go through and to pick from. So thank you guys very much. Right, so we'll start at the top, work our way down. Like I said, not going to give the most in-depth answers to all of these, but Emma, first question, do you have plans to go back to shows like Reign and the originals at some point this year, or are you no longer interested now? I think I pointed this out in a previous Q&A, but Reign, I genuinely loved that show, and I would have done all 4 seasons if it was up to me, but the company behind it actually emailed me telling me to take down the videos, and I was like, no, it's fair use. Then they called me up on my phone. I don't know how they found my phone number, but they called me up and told me to take down the videos, and again I told them like, no, it's fair use, leave me alone. And then they striked quite a few of the Reign reactions, and they blocked them, and I could not be asked to go through and unblock them, because the reactions did fine. I think they got like a K every video, but it was not worth the kind of hassle of having each one blocked every time they went up, you know, risking my channel being taken down. So I loved the show Reign. I really wanted to do that entire show, but the company was having absolutely none of it. So yeah, and the originals I enjoyed to a point. I feel like that is a show I would enjoy more just relaxing watching. It was a very kind of tricky show to react to because it was so serious. I couldn't really do the usual jokes I come out with like Glee and stuff, because it's a very serious show and it's a little bit slow at times. I didn't love it, and I don't want to ever force reactions to a show I'm just not really feeling. So the originals I did about, was it 13 episodes, wasn't really feeling it, and ended up dropping that show. I don't think it was bad. I didn't drop it because it was a bad show. It's just shows like Jessica Jones, Luke Cage, they were just, I wasn't really feeling reactions to them, and if I don't feel reactions to them, that's going to come across on videos. So thanks for your question. Olivia, what are your 5 best and worst shows that you haven't reacted and watched off camera? Number 1 is, or 5 best, so the top 5, I think I have a tier list somewhere that kind of go through my top 5, but number 1 is Lost, number 2 is Breaking Bad, number 3 is 24, and number 4 is Dexter, and possibly Love, the Netflix show Love, very underrated in my opinion. And 5 worst shows I've watched off camera. Big Bang Theory is the absolute worst. I didn't watch all of that. I think I did about 4 seasons. I don't know how I managed 4 seasons, I'm not gonna lie, Jesus. The thing is, like, terrible shows, if it's terrible, I don't really continue with it. So you got my top 5 favourite shows. Sarah, I never know how to say your name. Cerys. How would you say that? Like Serge, who is an incredible mod over on Discord. Make sure you join the Discord. Thank you for your help and support on there, making the emotes and stuff. I see you, legend. Has there ever been a show you have regretted not reacting to? Good question. I would have loved to have reacted to Lost. Obviously, I watched that years back when I was very young, so there was never a possibility of that happening. I would have loved to have reacted to that. And Breaking Bad, I felt like reactions to Breaking Bad would have been so much fun. The Boys, I think I would have enjoyed reacting to The Boys, but it was kind of nice to... Again, I don't regret it because it was nice to just kind of relax and watch that show. But reactions to that would have been very fun. The Office. The Office is actually one of them. Like, in my ideal world, I would have done The Office over Friends, but I think I said in the Friends reaction that I was 4 seasons into The Office, so it would have been completely pointless. But The Office is genuinely so funny, and I would have loved to have reacted to that. But again, don't really regret it because it's nice to have a show that's kind of relaxing to watch. Not really, but technically The Office and Breaking Bad and Lost would have been nice. Michelle, top 5 favourite movies of all time. The Lord of the Rings will always be number one. And technically, they'll take up 3 spots because it'll be Return of the King, Fellowship, Two Towers. But let's pretend that they don't take up an entire 3 slots. So number 1 would be the Lord of the Rings trilogy, I guess you could say. Number 2, see, this kind of changes. At the moment, it's The Matrix, because again, nostalgia. I love The Matrix to pieces. Number 3 is Whiplash. Number 4 is La La Land. And number 5 is Django, but I feel like Django is changed. But yeah, we'll go those 5. They're just incredible. But shout outs to Raw. Raw is a French film, very underrated. Kill Bill Volume 1, Spirited Away, Mad Max Fury Road, Warrior, Wolf of Wall Street, Interstellar, Sword of the Stranger, fantastic anime, The Raid 2, Akira, Fight Club, American Psycho, Edge of 17. Yo, there's some mad films. But that's, again, not an updated list, but they're my top 5 from that. Thank you for your question. Boris. Just Boris, I love that. What fictional character do you most identify with and why? From the shows that you are currently watching. Maybe Will Schuester from Glee. I don't know. Or Artie. I identify with Artie because no one likes him. Merlin is a little bit awkward. Maybe that. Buffy. No, I don't relate to Buffy at all. I'm saying Buffy. I think I'd like to be like Buffy, but in no way am I ever going to be like Buffy, so. Kinta, with numbers at the end. When did you finally give in and say, okay, fine, I'll watch Glee? Kind of answers this, but there was so many comments telling me to react to Glee, and then we did a poll kind of with 5 shows, and Glee won by a landslide. Glee won like a madness, so that's why I kind of ended up doing Glee. I wasn't even meant to like kind of add another show onto my list, but the amount of requests for it was ridiculous. And I think it was because it had just gone over onto Netflix, so a lot of people kind of getting back into the show. Lena, tell us something about you. Where do you live? How old are you? What do you do besides reactions? I am not going to tell you where I live, because that, you know, might be dangerous, but I'll say Nottingham. Nottingham in the United Kingdom. That's kind of like a broad area. If you find me in Nottingham, then I mean fair play to you. I'll let you murder me because I mean you would have done the research and fair play. But I'm not going to say exactly where in Nottingham. How old are you? I am too old at this point, to be fair. But 24, which is mad. I don't like it. I want to just stay 21. Keep me as 21. That'll be fine. We can all move on. But nope, we have to like grow up, and that's always a shame. And what do you like to do besides reactions? At the moment, I am back into trophy hunting on PlayStation. I was a madness back in the day. I would get like 20 trophies a day, a platinum every single week. I'm on 77 platinums overall. But then about 3 or 4 years ago, I just stopped gaming really. Like I would do the odd game like Call of Duty, just like the random kind of online games, and just stopped with single player games. I don't know why, I just think I had no time because it was around the time when I was starting reactions, or really getting into reactions, and I had a full-time job at IKEA. So I'd do my full-time job at IKEA like 9 to 5 there. I cut down the hours eventually when I was there, but that's kind of where the normal shift was in. And then as soon as I'd get back home, relax till about 6, and then I will be filming and editing, because I edited my own videos back then as well, from 6 till like 1 in the morning. So I had 0 time to watch films, my own TV shows, to play games. There was 0 time for that. It was just like film and edit for 6 hours straight, which was mad after like coming off a shift as well, so I was shattered anyway. The ghosts are in here again, what the fuck? So I was already shattered, but it was worth it because now I get to do this full time, so worth it. But anyway, that doesn't really answer the question. I don't know why I went on the tangent there, but besides reactions, now I play games all the time. Like at the moment I'm playing through, I've just completed Doom Eternal. Final Fantasy VII Remake is what I'm playing at the moment, so which is sick. I never played Final Fantasy VII as a kid, and I'm playing that game now, and I'm like, yo, this game is mad, and I'm only like 3 hours into it. Thanks for your question, very good question. Jesse, oh my god, this question. Who's your favourite mod on the Discord server? None of you, and I told you I would answer like that as well. I'm not picking any of you out because you're all trash. You're all garbage. None of you deserve the crown of being the best mod, because the crown would be made out of shit because you're all terrible people. So, none. is what I'm going to go with that. But I do love you all, do not worry. For those who do not know what British sarcasm is, even though that's very clear, and they'll be like, oh my god, he treats his mods like shit. Why would they be a mod for such scum? Paige, would you consider re-reacting to the Vampire Diaries or the originals? It gets so much better after season 3 for the Vampire Diaries. The originals, no, we have answered that. The Vampire Diaries, re-reacting to, like, how many episodes would that be? 66 episodes if you're going for all 3 seasons. I think there's like 22 episodes a season, so 60 plus episodes doesn't sound great to me. It has been years since I watched that show, so maybe it would be fun, but no time soon. Possibly. Vampire Diaries re-reactions is something I've always kind of thought about doing, but I don't know if they'd be fun because I know every storyline. Like, I know about Klaus and that family, and I know what happens to Stefan and Damon in the first 3 seasons. And I don't agree that the Vampire Diaries gets better after season 3. I felt like it got worse, because I did half of season 4 as well, and it was kind of bad. I felt like the first 3 seasons were the show's peak. I can't speak for later seasons, but even people who have watched it have said that's the peak. C-note, how would you want the 100 season 7, the series finale, to end? Bellamy and Clark get together, and that is speaking as a fan who loves Lexa and Clark. I love those two, but Bellamy and Clark, they're together in real life. Get them together in the show. Just do it, and do it early in the show, in the season. Don't do it in like the finale, because that would be so underwhelming. That'd be kind of like Teen Wolf. Do it in the first episode. Just get it done. Get it done. Do you know how disappointed everyone will be if they don't even kiss? Have some deaths. Have Raven and Murphy get together as well. Do it. No one really cares about, what's her name? Ignore me, or something like that. And Murphy, no one actually cares about them two. Maybe a little bit. They're kind of cute, but they're not Raven and Murphy, so just do that. And just have it be a good season, please. The 100 is so underrated still. I know it still has a good viewer base, I don't know, but it's still underrated. It's such a great show. If you get through season 1, it's a genuinely sick show, and just have it end well, please, because it deserves it. So, good question. Paige, what's the one show you would like to react to that no one has requested yet? It can be one you have seen before. Oh, can it? Okay, thank God. None. If I want to react to a show, I'll just react to it, even if no one's requested it. That's the thing. Rebecca, how do you choose shows to react and shows you watch in your own time? And what's the worst thing you've ever been spoiled on due to react? How I choose a show is, one, if I feel like I'll enjoy the show and if reactions to it will be good. And if not, then I'll drop it if I'm... Like I always say when I do reactions, we'll do the first season or half of the season and see how we kind of get along with it, and if I don't enjoy it, we'll drop it. And the amount of requests it gets, for sure. At the same time, if people spam in videos, in every single video, like react to this, react to this, react to this, which happens still, where someone will spam it, I won't react to that show out of pure salt. Like, I'll be like, okay, you've asked in every single video, I'm definitely never reacting to that show. Grey's Anatomy being one of them. There was more than one person that every single video for like 6 months, they'll be like, react to Grey's Anatomy, react to Grey's Anatomy. They wouldn't even watch the video, they'd just say that. So now I'm dead set on never reacting to Grey's Anatomy. Also, the fact that Grey's Anatomy will take me 40 years. There is one though, there is one show that is, I'm not going to say what it is because I'm still kind of, whether I should or not. There is one show that I'm so tempted to start, but it is so long. It is so long. And if you come up with your theories down in the comments about what the show is, you're probably right, but I will not confirm nor deny. I'm tempted. I'm like almost there, kind of being like, yes, I'm going to react to that at some point. We shall see though. And what's the worst thing you've ever been spoiled on due to reacting? Luckily, I've not really been spoiled on major things like character deaths or anything like that. I've never really been spoiled on things like that, from what I can remember anyway. I've been doing reacting for like over 3 years now. I've definitely been spoiled on things, but I can't remember what. I used to do Curious Cat on Twitter, and I'd always have someone kind of go onto my Curious Cat and filter through, because there were people who would put spoilers in the Curious Cats, being like, ha, here's a spoiler, didn't see that coming, did you? But then they'd just get deleted by someone who went through and got rid of them, so they were just dumb, just stupid people. I don't get the thing with people trying to spoil shows, because it never works. It never works. I have so many mods going through these videos, and I have someone going through Curious Cat, someone going through everything. You can't spoil shit for me. Like, stop. It's not gonna work. Oh, it's so funny when they try though. Oh my god. So honestly, not really much. The most spoilers I have is when people are like, oh, you'll love this character at this point in the show on this episode because they do really something great in this episode, and they'll say what episode it is. Just kind of shit like that. Again, nothing major. It's just kind of like, oh, okay, so now I know that that character does something great in this specific episode. So Yeah, that's about it really. C note. Do you think that if Octavia dies, Bellamy should also die because many think that they can't live without each other, and I can see them both sacrificing themselves in one last sacrifice to save the human race? No. I don't think just because Octavia dies, if she dies, that Bellamy should die also, and vice versa. That would be so stupid. Maybe have Octavia die though. I think Octavia should die, but not Bellamy as well. That'd be kind of dumb. Especially because he hates her at the moment. The Pascal. In the age of streaming services and online movie stores, do you still hold on to physical copies of movies? I don't know. Oh, I don't know about that one, Chief. Yes, I will always choose physical media over online shite. Even games. I don't buy games online unless it's like you can only buy it online. I will always rather have a physical copy of anything. I still have a sealed copy of Death Stranding, just because why not? One day I'm going to do an entire Blu-ray collection and it'll take about 5 hours. Paige, what made you start doing reactions or start YouTube? Also, how many Blu-rays do you think you own? Oh my god. Yo, when I do the entire Blu-ray collection, I would like to keep track, but I feel like I'd lose count. Honestly, I think I own maybe... Oh god. It's got to be under 1,000, surely. Let's go 800. I'll go 800. I'm going to write that down, because then when I actually count them out, I want to see how close I was. I'm going to put 800. 825, actually. I'm going to say that. Maybe there's actually like 400 and there's nowhere even close to that, but we'll see. As for what made me start doing reactions, gaming videos were just kind of going nowhere. I did gaming videos for about 4 years, for those who don't know. Started the YouTube channel about 7 years ago now. It's actually this week, just gone a few days ago, is the 7-year anniversary of the Trophy Munchers. This channel is like 7 years old, which is mad. So yeah, started doing YouTube with Liam, obviously, and we did gaming videos for 4 years, and they were a lot of fun, but they just kind of stopped going anywhere, and I felt like we were both losing interest in doing gaming videos. As fun as they were to do, it's just kind of like a good video to us would get like 200 views, and then started to do reactions to change it up. Started with The Walking Dead, I think was the first reaction, just because I felt like they'd be fun to do. And before that I did reviews of like episodes, so I'd review episodes of Game of Thrones after the episode aired. I'd talk about it. I wouldn't show my face though, and I just kind of like upload it with images of the episode. It's kind of very shit. I actually might watch one of those videos again on stream at some point just to see how cringe my review style was back then. And then just thought, you know what, I'm gonna share my reaction. Boom, been doing that since for 3 years. So can you please react to The Untamed? It's a Chinese show but it has English subtitles. Oh yeah, I said I'd like say what the first one is. So the answer to all of these questions will be never say never. Paige with her third question. Would you consider reacting to some horror movies like on weekends or whenever you got time? I know you're a bit busy, but I would like to see you react to a horror movie. I really want to react to horror films actually, but I've seen so many. I don't know where I could really go, because I have an entire couple of shelves dedicated to just horror films. I haven't seen like a lot, but I've seen the big ones, if that makes sense. So maybe there'll be some like more unknown horror films that we can kind of go down. I don't know about every weekend. It definitely will be something I want to consider doing, but it's just finding the time at the moment again, because I have so many shows. I'm starting to wrap some up, so I feel like that would be a good time to maybe start doing film reactions again, because I really miss doing them. C note with another The 100 question. Do you think Clark might sacrifice herself? I don't see it because she has sacrificed herself so much already. No. I don't see that. Dyer, which show you're currently reacting to is your favourite? Shameless, honestly. Shameless is sick. I love that show. In seasons 1 and 2, I was like, okay, this is good. Yeah, sure. Season 3, I was like, yo, this is madness. Season 4, I'm in love with it. Closely. I think these two always kind of overtake each other, but the second one is Buffy. They're so close. These aren't like, of all time, of all reactions I've done. They're better shows that I'm currently reacting to, which they asked to be fair. Shameless and Buffy. Whoosh, kind of there. Florena, would you try to post your reactions to Team Wolf again on YouTube someday? I want to show them to a friend. No, because they got blocked. Every single, well not every single one, but like 55% of Team Wolf reactions are blocked. maybe more than that, maybe like 80. I haven't actually checked, but all the Teen Wolf reactions got blocked because MTV were mad salty. They were mad salty, which is so annoying because that show did so well as well. The most annoying comment received on YouTube. Technically spoilers. Again, people asking for shows, I don't mind as long as it's like the odd one here and there. It's when people spam it, that's when it gets annoying. So spoilers, but again, mods get rid of those like that. Spoilers are gone nowadays, they just don't happen. C notes, yes, more the 100 questions, which if you didn't already know is one of my favourite shows. I mean, I probably could have guessed from the amount of questions I've got for it. Jason said that The Anomaly is going to be a big part of the final season. Who would you like to see from previous seasons who are dead, bar Lexa? Apart from Lexa, probably Lexa, because I feel like she's sick. But maybe Lincoln would be sick. I want to see him again. He was boss. Jala, are you still going to react to films? Yes. Again, sorry that film reactions have been so poor this year. They've been terrible. Just again, time. But I will really want to get back into. I miss doing them so much because I really enjoy doing film reactions. It's just something different to kind of mix it in. I just do not have the time. But How to Get Away with Murder is nearly done. Westworld only has 3 episodes left. The Walking Dead's finished. Riverdale only has 4 episodes left. Legend of Korra and Death Note only have about 10 episodes left. So there's a lot of shows that are slowly starting to wrap up. So we'll have time soon. Megan, love to know because I noticed you played Life is Strange on your channel a long time ago, but only 1 episode. Have you ever played through the entire game? If you have, what do you think about it? If you haven't, would you ever consider playing through it, maybe streaming it one day? Yeah, Life is Strange, I actually completed the entire of the season 1 because I know they have season 2. I have not played season 2, so maybe live streaming season 2 will be quite fun actually. I played through Life is Strange Season 1 and the DLC they had, what was it? The Storm one, which I didn't like because I hate that character. What's her name? Chloe? She's annoying. Yo, that character's annoying. She tries so hard to be like cool, edgy teenager that it's just cringe. But I really enjoyed Season 1 of Life is Strange. Very good game. Meg Han. Not Megan, Meg Han. Which is your favourite Scam remake? It's between Italia and Druk. Maybe Druk. Druk overtook Italia. To be fair, I don't know, because Austin's really good as well, but I think like the cast of Austin, I just adore. I adore the cast of Austin, but if I'm going like actual remake, it has to be Druk. France as well though, oh my god. The thing is with France, I always kind of focus on the first 2 seasons of that show being kind of but seasons 3, 4 as well, even though 4 was okay. I didn't love season 4 honestly, but 3 and 5 especially of Scam France were great, but I'm still go Druk. Who is your favourite character on Money Heist? The Professor. C-Note, would you consider reacting to Money Heist The Phenomenon, what the fuck, which talks about making Money Heist once you catch up and finish part 4, which is the best in the show. I don't really react to like bonus feature stuff of shows because I just don't, again, have time. But maybe, I don't know. Also, would you consider reacting to American Crime Story Season 2? The one with Darren Criss, the one earned him a well-deserved Emmy. Yo, did it? Yo, we got an Emmy for that. Did he actually win an Emmy? Yo, how did I not know he won an Emmy? No one told me this. What the fuck? That's sick. Darren Criss won an Emmy for that show. Yeah, that aside, which I'm kind of shook by. Is this spoilers? I don't know if it's spoilers. Fuck it. If you're watching the Q&A, then I guess you'll know. Yes, I will be reacting to American Crime Story at some point soon, because it's very short. The thing is, I don't know whether to do Season 1. I know Season 1 exists and I know they're 2 separate stories, so you don't need to watch Season 1 to watch Season 2. But part of me will just feel weird jumping into Season 2, so I'm going to do it, but I might do Season 1 as well. Because that was Vera Farmiga in as well. But yes, that is one that I will be reacting to. Well done, you asked a question of a show that I am actually going to react to at some point, so I mean you got an actual answer with that one. But I've been planning to do that for a couple of weeks now, but I've not really said anything. So this is the first time anyone's hearing that. Sean Carroll, have you ever watched Attack on Titan, and if not, do you plan on reacting to it? I did react to Attack on Titan. I'd reacted to Season 2. Yo, it is one of the most disliked shows that I've ever reacted to. Not for me personally. Like as in actual dislikes on the episodes, because I slated it. I shat all over Attack on Titan because it's so overrated, I'm sorry. Granted, I've not seen Season 3, and I know everyone loves Season 3, but Season 2 is so overrated, I do not get it. So no. Casey, when do you think the Pretty Little Liars tier list will come out, and what is your final review of the series as a whole? I think I gave the final review a 7 out of 10 because Seasons 1, 2 and 3 of that show were genuinely good. Tier list is still coming. I need to do that and Elite Season 3 tier list. They will be coming. I've not forgotten, do not worry. Megan, as a fellow Yakuza fan as well, I'd love to know what's your favourite Yakuza game? For me, it would have to be 0 because Majima is the greatest and it made me cry like 8 times. But there are so many amazing ones to love to get your opinion. Also excited for Yakuza 7. even though it has a new turn-based battle system. I did not know that. I've not played every Yakuza game. I love the Yakuza series. I feel like I'm kind of hypocritical, and I always have been with Yakuza, because I love the game series so much, but I've barely played any of them. I've played Yakuza 1 on the PS2, Yakuza 2, I don't know what the actual name's from, but Yakuza 2 on the PS2 as well. And then Yakuza... Oh no, then that's it. That's all I've played. And Judgment. And I love Judgment. Judgment's the Yakuza spin-off game about the detective. But Yakuza 1 I love so much. That is one of my favourite PS2 games. And I feel like I love that so much that I've always loved Yakuza. And I've always watched the story play out through every game without playing them. I own every single one. I own every single Yakuza game on PS4, and I'm going to replay through them. Well, not replay. I'll replay through the first one and then go through the ones I haven't played, because it's just, I've never played them. I feel like because they came out so late when new systems would come out, I'd never go back and play them. But now that they're all on PS4, I don't have an excuse, but I will get around to it. But I love the Yakuza series for sure. It's one of the best gaming series there is. How do you avoid spoilers? Mods. Mods going ham. Yo, you'll see a comment in every reaction now like, don't post spoilers, shut the fuck up. So that's like the mods going in. That's not just some randomer saying that. James, stan RT or perish. Yo, I guess I'm gonna jump out the window then, because I ain't ever gonna stan RT. RT has never been stanned. Accept it, move on. Summer, if you had to live in the universe of one of your shows you're watching currently, what show would you choose? Part of me wants to say Buffy, because then you could just look at Buffy all the time. Or Shameless, because then you could just look at Fiona all the time. Or Once Upon a Time, because you could just look at Regina all the time. You get the idea. Euphoria is the answer, because they're all a madness. I really enjoy your channel and love watching / rewatching your reactions. Keep up the good work. Thank you very much. You're a boss. Love it. What were your first impressions of Glee, and how has your opinion changed now after watching nearly 3 seasons? Changed drastically. For those who didn't, well, I guess some people would have watched the early reactions, but I did not like that show for like 8 episodes. I was just kind of like, oh god, this is shit. Yo, when I moved into this place and started kind of reacting to it by myself, it still took a few episodes. There was an episode where it just kind of switched. I feel like it was episode 9, Wheels. I could be wrong, but I feel like that was the one. And I was just kind of like, okay, we have like a good episode, and then it kept the ball rolling. Still had a couple of stinkers in there, but it just got better, the characters got better, and the characters are still shit, by the way. I hate the writing for that show. But I just got on with it a lot more, and I feel like they have a lot of banging episodes, and the songs are just, they slap majority of the time. So Dime Bar, I'll call you Dime Bar. Hi, is there any show you watched before starting the channel that you regret not having the chance to react to? I think we answered that. Lost, Breaking Bad, The Office. Michelle, worst show you've ever seen? Big Bang Theory is dog shit. Isabel, what are the upcoming shows you are planning to watch, and are there any plans to fix broken links such as Maze Runner, Marvel and 13 Reasons Why Season 1? And also, how are your dogs? Do you know any cool tricks yet? How do you not die of cuteness every day? I should have got the dogs in for the for this video, but they're kind of sleeping. Maybe I'll get them in at the end. I like add a bonus thing at the end of the dogs. We'll wait and see. But upcoming shows, I have 5 shows that I am like ready to react to, and yo, some of you are gonna love some of these 5. Well, you know one of them is American Crime Story. I'm gonna not say the other 4 because we've just started Merlin, Once Upon a Time in Lucifer, and I don't want to just kind of like be like, and this show's coming up as well, and this show's coming up as well, even though I'm not gonna be able to react to them for a while. But there are 5 shows in total that I'm like definite, like I'm dead set on reacting. And these are shows that have existed, not like shows that are upcoming, because there are plenty of shows that are upcoming that I plan to react to as well, like the Avatar live action show and the Lord of the Rings TV series. Broken links, like the Maze Runner stuff, they need to be fixed, but I need to re-upload them because the links to the other versions just don't exist anymore. So I need to re-upload the actual reactions, and I'm terrible at kind of reminding myself of that. But they're somewhere. The thing is, I have 3 hard drives. I just need to find them. I need to find the actual reactions, but it will happen. I didn't know 13 Reasons Why was not working, so I'll definitely try and sort that one out. CS, sorry for the incoming slew of Buffy questions, but I'm going to do it anyway. Yo, you do it. You do what you got to do. Number 1, who are your top 3 characters of the show and standout moment from each of them? Number 1 is Buffy. She's been my favourite character since day 1. Standout moments? Her strip teasing for Xander. No, I'm joking. Her being a boss every episode. There you go. Number 2 is Giles, maybe. Or Xander. No, Xander ain't number 2. I love Xander, but he ain't number 2. Yeah, I'm gonna go Giles. Standout moment from Giles is every time I was like, yes, I don't. Like doing that. Probably old grandpa noises, I love it. And number 3 is probably Spike or Xander. Xander's best moment of the show is when he was about to defuse that bomb and he was like, I like the quiet. Silence. Oh my god. That is like top 5 Buffy moments in general. I loved that episode. Yo, I think I gave it a 9 when I reacted to it, but I'm gonna just up it to a 10 in this reaction, in this Q&A, because oh my god, that episode is so sick. Which is your favourite platonic relationship? Giles and Jenny. I love them so much. 3, comparing your opinions from season 1 to now, whose character development has surprised you the most? Love your reactions and that you're not afraid to have unpopular opinions. Hope you continue to stay spoiler free. Buffy fans, to be fair, are quite respectful with the spoilers, so I don't think many people have, or many of the mods have had to remove comments from Buffy, which is nice. Willow is way better than she was in season 1. Maybe Xander. Xander season 1 was kind of cringe. I didn't like Xander in season 1. He's just like kind of there. I was like, okay, cool. But now he's one of the best characters. I love him. And he's actually had good development, I feel, as well. Hopefully they can do a bit more with him. I don't think he's been perfect, but it will be nice if they do a bit more. Jodie, 1, top 5 ships of all the shows you've reacted to and your main reasons for why they're the best. I'm not going to stay too long on this thing because I don't actually know. Yo, I'm bad with ships. Fuck. I have to kind of go through the shows I've reacted to and then... Oh, no, I don't know. Oh my god. Honestly, I don't know. Zuko and Katara? So that didn't even happen, but I've just gone through one of my thumbnails and the thumbnail's art is massive face. Oh, Carla and Sam, I loved them in season 2, but not so much season 3, they're kind of a bit dead. But they will be up there. Santana and a different girlfriend, I'd ship that. So anyone but Brittany, that'd be kind of cool. Spencer and Toby were up there. I did like them for a time, but not so much towards the end. They got a bit shite. I honestly don't know. I've not really thought. Nora and Wilhelm from Scam, I've always loved those two. You guys know that. Isaac and Evan as well. Jodie, question 2. Do you think you will ever do a rewatch for any shows? Yes, I'm going to re-react to Avatar on stream at some point this year. I want to just go through season 1 again, because I just want to watch it again. But I'm going to do that on camera. But that's the only show I can really think of at the moment. And 3, when, not if, And With the Knee gets renewed. I like that. What kind of things do you want to explore? Obviously, Anne and Gilbert's relationship, like that's kind of happening now, so get on with that. But also Anne kind of working on her wanting to be a writer. I feel that would be really great. I feel like they need a main character death, and everyone kind of falls on Matthew being that option. So when season 4 does get renewed or whatever, as much as I hate the idea of it, because I love Matthew, is maybe my best character of the entire show, having him die would add a lot of emotion, and it would be kind of like, okay, we've had the main character death now. I know we had Mary, she was only in it for a little while. Bash and the teacher's name as well, I forgot. That relationship needs to happen, absolutely. Billy to die, kill Billy off, oh my god. But yeah, And With the Knee, I can't wait for season 4. CS, would you tell us your top 3 current TV shows plus their 3 best quality traits? I've kind of done that. Also wondering if you use subtitles to catch dialogue. Yes! Oh my god, I'm so glad you brought this up. You know, every time, this is the most annoying comment actually. This is the most annoying comment. When everyone's like, you missed this in the reaction. You are talking and you are missing everything. No, I'm not. Yo, I've got subtitles every time. It won't show on the screen recording because I screen record it after I've reacted to the episode because I can't use headphones and screen record at the same time. I don't know why, it's just how it is. So I watch the episode, then screen record it, and I have subtitles on when I watch it. So I read the subtitles, it's fine. And you can even hear me in some of the reactions going like, oh, yo, the subtitles have messed up or something like that. But people still think I missed, yeah, obviously granted, I missed the odd thing here and there, but yo, the amount of people think that I've missed dialogue when I haven't, it's kind of funny. Just because I was talking even though there's subtitles on. Yo, I have headphones in here, like in my earlobes, there's constant sound of what they're saying. I hear the audio more than I hear my own voice. So you should, oh brains, oh my god. Finally, have you seen Killing Eve? And do you have any traits? No, I've not seen Killing Eve. Reacting, don't know. The cast of which show that you haven't met yet would you like to meet the most? The Scam Austin cast. Yo, I love the Scam Austin cast. I'm just like so annoyed because we were meant to all meet at the convention that's kind of coming up, and that's probably going to be cancelled. I don't know if it has been cancelled, but coronavirus and stuff's probably going to make that a thing. So, and we've spoken about the most annoying comments. Best comments, though. I'm glad you added what are the best comments, but just when people enjoy the reactions and kind of have a conversation about... I like it when they respond to my review as well as the reaction, because it shows that they're kind of watching the review as well as the reaction. I love doing the reviews at the end, and I like when they kind of respond to some of the points I make there. And also when people say they disagree with me about something, but they're kind of respectful about it. Like they're kind of like, oh, I disagree with you on this because... And then say, why? Not just because you're a twat when you said this. It's just like, okay, cool. Also when people are just interacting with each other, being nice. That's always wholesome. Jessica, would you ever consider reacting to Modern Family? Nope. And is there shows that you have been requested a lot but you don't want to react to? As I said, Grey's Anatomy and Scandal. For some reason Scandal got a lot of requests, and that just seems really boring to me, so definitely not Scandal. Scandal and Grey's Anatomy are the only two that I'm like, I'm never going to do them too. If Grey's Anatomy was shorter, maybe like 8 seasons, I'd maybe consider that, but it's like still going and it's like 20 seasons. Teen Wolf might do a reunion episode. Would you watch it? Absolutely. We need more Teen Wolf, like not Teen Wolf exactly, but like a spin-off with Cora. As I've always said, Adelaide Kane as Cora, make that show. I'd react to it day one. Samantha, is there a show out there that you know you will never want to watch, and why? Big Bang Theory, because it's just garbage. No, not really. Even Grey's Anatomy, like I'm like at some point maybe I'd watch it. It's just reactions, I don't know. No, not really. Yeah, apart from Big Bang Theory, it's just terrible. Glory Bluestein. Which character from any current show reminds you most of you? Artie. He doesn't actually, by the way. Maybe the guy at the back who's always playing his guitar, he's got really moppy hair. Also Shaggy from Scooby-Doo. Uzman, who is your favourite TV criminal? Gus Fring from Breaking Bad. Boom, boom, boom. Technically Heisenberg as well, but Gus Fring, absolutely. Eli, is there a show you want to watch but don't have the time? Yes, but I also may react to it at some point, so I'm not going to say. Dyer, would you ever consider continuing Orange is the New Black? No. That show bored me so much in season 5, oh my god. That show was so good, and then so bad very quick. I lie. How do you manage to organise your time? I don't, actually. Yeah. The time scheduling is a bit of a mess, honestly. That's why I'm always kind of late with certain uploads. Even though, I'm not going to lie, I've been a bit better with the schedule recently. I feel like the last couple of months, I know I'm the first to admit that I'm always off with the schedule at times, but I've always said the schedule's never a guarantee. It's just kind of like, it's more so for me to know what I need to do on certain days. But I feel like the schedule, we've been kind of sticking to that a lot more recently. I don't know, is that just me? Probably. Rhea, you have to choose one of these characters to put in your God tier list. Who would you pick and why? Oh my god. Artie from Glee, Henry from Once Upon a Time, or Hannah from Pretty Little Liars? Ugh, god, Jesus, just shoot me in the face, why don't you? Oh my god. That is a good question. That is a good question, because that is so hard. Artie from Glee, Henry from Once Upon a Time. Okay, Henry, I've only had 9 episodes with, and he could get better. And like, he's even had moments in the last couple of episodes where it hasn't actually been that annoying. But he's not God tier, that's the problem. So Henry, no. I feel like he's the least annoying out of these 3, but I've had the least amount of time with him and he's just kind of a bit dead. So definitely not Henry. Artie's always been trash, but I feel like he's such a good meme to have in the show that it kind of works. So Art is a maybe. And then Hannah was so good in seasons 1, 2 and 3. She was actually my favourite character in seasons 2, I think it was season 2. She's my favourite character for a moment. But seasons 5 to 7 of Hannah, oh god. So the answer is Artie, because I am not putting Hannah in that God tier list. Absolutely not. Artie is in the God tier if I had to choose out of those 3. He's better than the other 2, is the reason for that. Don't let it get to Artie's head that he's maybe this godly character now, because he is definitely not. But compared to Hannah and Henry, he definitely is. Bradley, how are you holding up amid the whole pandemic quarantine situation? Yeah, I've not really spoke about that on the channel at all, because I just kind of don't want to. I feel like everyone's talking about COVID-19. I've just kind of not spoken about it because I feel like everyone else has been. I'm just kind of like, you know what? I'm going to just do these reactions and not really talk about it unless it's the odd kind of joke here and there. But how am I holding up? I'm holding up fine. Like, things haven't really changed. I'm still sticking inside doing my reactions. The only difference is I can't see my boys. I can't see Bez and George, my boys, which is kind of breaking my heart a little bit. I'll say that, and I'm still going on wine with them every night. So that's really the only difference. And I can't go out to town to like go to the cinema or any shit like that. We'll see in family as well. I can't really see my sister or my mum and my dad, so that kind of sucks. But just kind of work and stuff like that is exactly the same as it will be anyway. Just sticking in this room, sweating it out, doing the grind. So not much on that. But I'm dealing okay. I hope everyone else is dealing okay with it as well. We'll all get through it. We'll power through like gods. It's a bit shit. Especially because the sun is out every single day. You know what? In the UK, as soon as the quarantine was like, okay, lockdown is happening now, I swear on that exact day, the sun came out and was like, boom. And everyone was like, great, well, we can't enjoy that now. So that just kind of sucks. And because I'm in like the top floor of my penthouse, not really, I'm just in the top floor of this building and I don't have a balcony, it kind of sucks. So yeah, but I've got 2 new dogs to help me get through it, so that's cool. Otaku Riser, absolute legend. See you since day 1. Favourite and least favourite Once Upon a Time character so far. Favourite is Regina. Least favourite is... actually not Henry, it is Hansel from the Hansel and Gretel episode. Because Hansel was stupid. He was such a twat. Oh my god. Don't eat the food! Don't eat the cake! Grabs the cake and stuffs his face. Oh my god, what was it, episode 8 or 9? You guys will see. I was so mad. Tamara, what is your #1 pet peeve in TV characters and plot lines? Oh, who's your favourite artist currently making music? We'll go with the music one first. Who's my favourite artist currently making music? It's so white. It's such a white boy answer, but I really enjoy 21 Pilots. I know that's so obvious, and it's kind of cringe because I feel like that. But I've loved 21 Pilots since Vessel, so you know, I'm not saying I'm not even an OG. Vessel isn't even an OG album, but I've been there since like 2013, which is cool. And now everyone just kind of loves them. And I'm not one of those guys who's like, oh my god, they're so popular now, so now I can't like them. But I feel like it's kind of come with this stigma that if a band is popular to that degree, liking them's now cringe. It's just like, no, they're sick. 21 Pilots is sick, so they're popular, who gives a fuck. Childish Gambino, I adore. I like Post Malone as well. Again, he's another very obvious one, but Post Malone is sick. The Glee albums. Yep, I just said that, but I'm gonna say the Glee albums are sick. Oh my god, I love the albums on Glee. Churches, got into them a lot recently. Yo, everyone's gonna hate this, which I don't give a fuck, but KSI. KSI is slapping at the moment. I've loved KSI since like 2012. It must have been 2012. The first video of his I watched was the Q&A he did with his dad. But his music is sick at the moment. I don't give a fuck. Stormzy, JME, Enter Shikari, but not so much their new stuff. Gorillaz. Again, that's not even shit like recent. So would you say My Chemical Romance nowadays, because they're kind of making a comeback? So I don't know if they're gonna have a new album anytime soon, but we shall see on that one. And pet peeves in TV characters and plotlines. The writing of Glee is a prime example, but when they develop on a character but then they'll just take it back and do something dumb, i.e. Santana learning that bullying is not okay. Oh my god, she's had character development. Oh no, she's just made a joke to Coach Beast about domestic abuse and now they've ruined her entire development. Santana, there you go. That I hate when shows do that. They just completely backstep on anything they've just done. I also hate when they'll have a plot line and they'll focus so heavily on it, but then it won't matter, like later on, or they just, as soon as the story arc's done, it didn't make any difference to the show. It's just kind of like, what was the point? And have you heard of Dynasty? It's such a good drama-filled show. Absolutely love it. You should react to it. Dynasty is one that I've kind of had on the list for a while. That like it's kind of like a maybe. So yeah, possibly. It's kind of more high up than other shows at the moment. So, but again, it's not 100%. I'm not going to try and pronounce that name because I'll butcher it. So I'll just say Emma. Will you ever react to Peaky Blinders? I watched seasons 1 and 2 of that, and no. Honestly, it was fine, but I didn't love it. I didn't really get the hype with it. I remember a few months ago you said you were reacting to This Is Us in the future. Are you still planning on reacting to it? Yeah, This Is Us is still on the list for sure. This year, hopefully. Yeah, it will definitely be this year actually. This Is Us will be this year. Polly, what screen recording software do you use? I use capital A, Power, and then capital REC, A Power Rec. Serge. Can you please give a chat for the voice chat in Discord? Yeah, I will. Jesus, stop pestering me. That's a joke. Sarcasm, I don't actually care. Oh my god, Joe's a prick to his mods. Lawrence, what is your top 3 How to Get Away with Murder characters compared to what it was in season 1? Number 1 is Annalise Keating. 2 is Frank, though. Frank's very close. I love Frank. And season number 3, Jesus, I've been speaking so much I can't remember numbers and letters anymore. Maybe Connor. I love Connor. Just because Michaela's kind of annoying me at times, so Connor. Season 1, it was Annalise still. Wes, Laurel? I feel like Laurel was quite high up in season 1. I can't remember though. Been so long since that. What is your top 3 Lucifer characters so far? Maze, Lucifer, Chloe. There you go. Boom. And Lawrence with their third and final question. What makes you decide whether or not you like a certain character or TV show? I guess that's pretty self-explanatory, just if you like them. Yeah, they just have to have good develop. As long as they're developing as a character, they have good story plot lines. I get the entire show, the character's not going to have enjoyable all the way through, but as long as that's happening, I'm good with it. Will you react to the other seasons of American Horror Story that you haven't seen? Probably not. I know back in the day I said I would, but I just have no interest in those seasons. Rebecca, are you enjoying Lucifer? Do you think you'll continue it? Yes and yes. Ty, is there a place you would like to travel to but didn't have a chance yet? New Zealand. I want to go to New Zealand. Tokyo. I really want to go to Tokyo. And New York. I feel like New York would be kind of cool. So those 3. William, best 5 characters of any show you watched or film. Jesus, that I'm not going to top 5 characters from TV. Jack Bauer, Heisenberg. No one from Game of Thrones anymore. Sawyer from Lost. Yeah, it would take a while to do that, but film. I don't know. Yo, I can't use my brain power at the moment. But there's a lot of characters that I love. Alana, I feel like you've probably talked about it before, but what's your favourite games? Anything that you play for nostalgic reasons. Favourite game of all time is The Last of Us, for sure. But games, I have a full list somewhere, but like BioShock is amazing. The Uncharted series, I adore. The God of War series, I adore. What else we got? Skyrim, Assassin's Creed, LA Noire, Heavy Rain, Resident Evil, Ni no Kuni, The Evil Within, Horizon Zero Dawn, Mirror's Edge, Until Dawn, The Witcher, Infamous, Far Cry, Persona, Journey, Catherine, Jack and Daxter, Dead Space, Little Big Planet, Red Dead Redemption, Bully. Yo, I could go on, but there's some. Maxi, if you lost interest in Glee in the later seasons, would you stop reacting to it? Nope, I'm curious. I have a morbid curiosity for seasons 4 and 6. I want to see. Lucy, do you have any predictions for characters, plot lines in Shameless? I don't typically like predicting characters and plot lines for shows, but if I had to think about it, Ian and Mickey will kind of figure things out for sure. I don't know if they'll end up together, but there'll be a moment in the show where they're definitely like together. Maybe it's just gonna be like, yo, sorry dad, but I'm gonna get with Ian, and that's gonna be cool. I feel like he'll drop out of college because him being there for 4 years, i.e. 4 seasons, just isn't gonna happen. I don't really know. We'll see. I'm enjoying the show as it is. It can do whatever it wants. I'm enjoying it. Deadly Donkey. What a sick name. In Avatar The Last Airbender and The Legend of Korra, which element would you most like to bend? Not water, not fire or air. Maybe air. It's so obvious, but just seeing Aang fly around and shit is just cool. Like, you could just float around and do whatever. Where fire, what am I going to use fire for in this day and age? Oh, fling that. Who gives a fuck? Lana, do you like David Lynch movies? I asked because he's my favourite director, and I'm just curious if you've seen some of his films. Yeah, I love David Lynch. He's a boss. He's not my favourite director, but from the films I have seen of his, I really enjoy his direction. He's a sick director, but his films, I don't always love them, if that makes sense. But there's no denying that he's a boss director. Shannon, do you have any upcoming conventions? I did have the Scam one, but again, don't know what's happening there. There'll be a couple of others that I'm definitely going to do. Yo, I've been rapid. How many more we got? Yo, we're coming towards the end. Oh my god, okay. How are your puppies? They're great. They're barking in the other room at the moment. Probably because they want attention. Oh my god. But yeah, they're good. They're good. Thanks for asking, Jenna. Mason, are there any shows you've reacted to that you genuinely did not like? Also, what show do you wish you could rewatch without remembering anything about it? Lost and Breaking Bad for that one. But genuinely did not like. Just the originals. Jessica Jones, Iron Fist. Jessica Jones season 2, not season 1. Love season 1. Luke Cage, the Marvel ones. George, have you ever considered reacting to a reality style TV show? I thought about this, but I felt like reacting to Love Island would be so funny just to rip into everyone for like an hour. But doing that every single night is just not realistic. And do I really want Love Island on the channel? C-Note, what do you think of How I Met Your Mother? I think it's a phenomenal show, way better than Friends and Big Bang Theory. Big Bang is not a good show, didn't stand a chance. I've not seen How I Met Your Mother, apart from the odd episode here and there, so I can't really judge. I said somewhere else in a reaction that I hated the show. I don't know why I said that. I can't judge the show. I'm sure it's great, but I don't know. Polly, do you make money from your YouTube reactions, or is it just Patreon? Patreon's like the main source of income, but I do get money from YouTube as well, and that depends on how well views are in that month. So it's not a lot. I couldn't live off YouTube coin. Like, there'd be no way. I don't make enough of YouTube to live off it. But Patreon is making me able to do this full time, and you know how it would be. So yes is the answer to that. Emma, what gets you hooked into watching a TV show? What is the top 5 shows and movies you can't get enough of? And will you be doing a Puppies update video? Puppies update video, yes. Go on the Discord mainly for updates on Puppies though. Top 5 shows and films we spoke about. What makes you get hooked into a TV show? Like I said, just have good development, good storylines. Music is important to me. Music has to be good. Yeah, that's about it. Just good characters, like Shameless. It's like, technically Shameless is just them doing their own thing, like little things like going to college and that, but the characters are so good that it just works. Manu Mai, I don't know. Do you ship for Barry? Rachel and Quinn? No. I don't. Are they even spoken in like the last season? I don't know. Hi Joe, did you ever watch One Tree Hill? No. So reactions is still a possibility with that one for sure. That was one that I've been wanting to do for a while now. And final question, Usman, very random question, but would you say that Harold from Total Drama has better resemblance with you over Shaggy from Scooby-Doo? Yo, who is this Harold from Total Drama? Oh god, yeah, that looks like me. Fuck. I have seen Harold before. I've been sent that image saying this looks like you. I'm gonna actually go Harold simply because he has the glasses. He has the glasses and he has like the shitty beard, the fringy long hair, you know, long head, big nose kinda, so big ears. Yeah, I'm gonna go Harold actually. You've nailed that one. Yeah, there we go guys, that is all the questions. This went on for way too long, I apologise for that. I'm sweating it out now, so I'm sorry if I powered through those last few, but it was starting to get a bit long. Some good questions in there for sure. I enjoyed doing this, so we'll do another one at some point, probably in a couple of months. But thanks for watching guys, leave a like if you enjoyed. I'll have another post soon asking for more questions, so keep an eye out for that. Until then, take care.